Let's have a look at our Ride of the Week countdown.
All right, we're kicking it off with Paddy Scorse here aboard Studio Star, the 3-year-old star-turned filly who was a little bit tardy out of the gates, but it hasn't worried him. He's got in a really nice trailing position, found a spot along the rail to save plenty of ground, but it's when he gets the split between runners into the straight, about here, that he just races away with the win. And Paddy Scorse, I think, an up-and-coming jockey to follow. He's been doing some kilometres lately. I've just been looking at the race meetings. He's been riding out. He's gone Muswellbrook, Canberra, Armidale, Wyong. He's sort of going north and south and everywhere else, and he's really hands and heels to the line here aboard this winner. But a lovely ride from young Paddy Scorse.
Yeah, very good ride that. Shout out to Ben Looker, who was a bit unlucky for one of his rides that didn't sneak in there as well. It was actually given a plug by Cody Morgan on Twitter.
I did see that,
but
thank you, Cody.
Weren't able to fit it in. It was a pretty good week for them. Amy McLucas with 2 the 9s was a fantastic ride as well. And we did have a tweet sent through. There wasn't much separating Amy McLucas and Hugh Bowman. Well, in a segment that I usually try to advocate the little guy, we've gone with Huey. He needed a bit of a send-off before he ventures over to Asia. So,
but how good Amy McLucas and Tash Burley, their stripe crate from the highways at the moment. Poker Jack a couple of weeks ago, enormous.
Tash does a fantastic job.
She does.
All year round.
Yep.
Not taking anything away from Amy. Fantastic ride there. But this was a gem, and everybody talked about his losing ride before that with Fangirl. Well, this one was every bit as good as the Fangirl ride, in my humble. To be able to work through the field as he did and find clear air at the top of the straight.
And to balance up a 2-year-old the way that he was able to, because that, I think, would be the hardest thing, just being able to balance them as you come off heels. And it looked like he was sort of veering out a little bit there too, so to be able to hold him together, and it's quite a strong boy, Barbara, when you see him in the yard. There's quite a bit of size about him, and for Huey to hold him together and pop him out at the right time, I mean, how's that for timing?
The horse in front was in front of them with about 200 to go, was all over the shop like a drunken sailor too, so you can understand why Barbara might have lost the compass a bit.
Yeah,
hey, if you ever see a good ride, send us a note on Twitter @SkyBlackBookers and #AskBlackBookers if you ever have a question for us.